And without further ado, here I am, reduced, west, but still here. Hi, this is Robert, your friendly neighborhood pastel nightmare. Only, I'm not really in the neighborhood right now. I'm on the opposite side of the country, as you might have guessed by the change in locale. Either way, I'm here, you're here, we're here together. I don't know who's here yet because I haven't looked at the stream, and I probably won't until at least I get to the opening band. But to get to the opening band, we should probably have a conversation about the elephant in the room. You know, what people really think about the opening band. I'll give you my take on it. And by my take, I mean, I don't know how, but they found me's take. Oh, come and see the opening band. Now that you've got your tickets and beverages in hand, they look so tired, sound uninspired, guitars are second hand. 'Cause no one likes the opening band. Nobody likes the opening band. Their set time's far too early, and I've never heard of them. And chances are they won't go far. Career is sure to end. 'Cause no one likes the opening band. All unfamiliar things will make us nervous, but sitting here for you gives me a purpose. So take pity on the opening band, 'cause no one came to see them except their mom and dad. Hi, mom and dad. But if you lend an ear and give them just one little chance, you may just like the, you may just like the, you may just like the opening band. And of course, without further ado at least, there already has been ado. The further ado has been postponed. Introducing tonight's opening band, whatever wine I could get in the hotel lobby. Yes, that's correct. Whatever wine I could get in the hotel lobby, which turns out to be rosé in reasonably copious amounts, which is helping me cope, with where I am at the moment. But you guys are going to help me out too, because we're going to play some music together. It's going to be a really good time. Haven't planned that much. Shock, I know, right? Pastel Nightmare, not prepared for a stream that happens at a regularly scheduled time, mostly, almost every week. Well, you know what they always say. Cheers to that. My gods. There is nothing like a good cold glass of wine. And yes, I know, I'm a heathen. I've put ice in my wine. Yes, I do not do this with red wine. I do this with white wine. I do this with rosé. I do not do it with red wine. And yes, it is wrong. I hear you saying out there in the annals of the internet. And I'm going to stick with annals, because why not? But yeah, I'm very happy with my choices and where I am right now. Well, not where I am, but where I am in the cyberspace. This show, really. Also, as you will note, I am not in a position to have my normal co-star. The illustrious Katie Bug is back on the East Coast. So if you want to hang out with us and chat, you better come to the Twitch stream, because A, it's the only place that I have open, because I do not have the brain power to keep tabs on tabs. plus also like 5 different streams. So consider joining us on Twitch. If you've never gone to Twitch before because you don't have an account and you're afraid of streaming gamers, ooh, spooky, consider going to twitch.tv. You can find me at Pastel Nightmare Band. You probably know how to spell all 3 of those words. The second one's 5th grade, but you know, I don't think I have any fans that young. Anyway, tabs on tabs on tabs. Let's see what we're gonna do. I literally have only opened 2 songs as a plan for tonight, so bear with me. And these are probably gonna be weird, because, again, the thing that I keep on finding is I want to do these songs that are really riff-oriented, but I'm doing the singer-songwriter thing with one acoustic guitar and a voice. And also, I will point out, I'm 100% sure that the audio quality is less than I would like it to be. And when I open up, it can get loud. I'm probably going to peak this mic because it's not the right mic. And to Katie, who's looking on and wondering why, it's because I didn't bring an XLR cable. Brought everything else, but no XLR cable. But, so, anyway, here we go. A little bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers. We'll see how this one works. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat, it's all I ever heard your voice through a photograph. I thought it often brought up the past. Once you know you can never go back, I gotta take it on the other side. Centuries are what it meant to me. A cemetery where I marry the sea. Stranger things never change my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on, oh, take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slit my thoughts, all I ever pour my life to a paper cup. Ashtrays full and I'm spilling my guts. She wanna know, am I still a slut? I gotta take it on the other side. Scarlet Starlet, she's in my bed. A candidate for my soulmate bled. I push the trigger and I pull the thread. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on, oh, take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Or slit my throat's all I ever. Turn me on, take me for a hard ride. Bum me out, leave me on the other side. I yell and tell it that it's not my friend. I tear it down, and it's a born again. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't or slit in my throat. It's all I ever. I've done better glitches at the end of chords before, but you know what? I think that's good enough for government work, which this is not. So I guess it's not really to par at all. How are you all doing tonight? I will have you note that I am slightly overworked and a little sleep deprived, and that combination of all things actually is putting me in a cheerier mood. I will say the wine also helps. So the big question is where we go from here. And I don't really have a lot of plans. We'll see what happens. Well. I don't know, maybe I'm going to do some Ludo. Ludo seems like the right thing to do. But I don't know what Ludo song I'm going to do, so I'm going to let what we have chords for take me where I want to go. Maybe I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, I know what I want to do. I think I've done this one on the show before. But I'm not sure. Give me good chords, though. Not shitty chords. Oh, this is really sweet. Okay, I'm going to tell you the story of the chords that I'm reading, because they come with a little bit of a preface. Quote, I'm teaching a friend of mine guitar, and I figured to chord this one out for her, since she likes Ludo. And it's rather simple. However, some of the other chord tabs didn't do it quite right, so here you go. This makes it much better for my friend to play. The end. Thank you, Anonymous Tabber. I'm going to make this better. Now, the biggest question here is whether or not the key is good. But people seem to like it, so... That's going to be a little high. So you know what? We're going to move this to some place that I like a little better. I found God in a catalytic converter on Topeka on a Monday night. Yeah, alright, here we go. I found God in a catalytic converter in Topeka on a Monday night. I taste blood every time I think of summer. If that's true, I'm in for quite a treat. 'Cause I'm begging for the sun in a mid-Missouri winter, wait desperately to get out of town. No, you can't keep a good man down. You've been known to obsess over the future. Do you think you'll get away from the past? As you stone yourself just to make it through till midnight, consider what you might have found. You think you've got a good thing now. Ooh, I found God in a catalytic converter in Topeka on a Monday night. Every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. So you know what keeps me hanging around. No, you can't keep a good man down. Bum, 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 ba, ba, da, 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 bum, ba, da, 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 bum, ra, ba, da, da. From here on, you can count all things going the way they must have been from the start. All you feel is the current flowing through you and seizing your infected heart. Oh yeah, see, I found God in a catalytic converter in Topeka on a Monday night. I found God in a catalytic converter in Topeka on a Monday night. Every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. future. Saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. Saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. Saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. Sinner has a future. Yeah. And that is a Ludo song. That's what we got. I'm just going to give Katie more eyebrows, because I know see your comment. More eyebrows. I feel like 95% of my ability to emote with my face is my eyebrows, but my eyebrows only make one emotion, which is concerned or confused. And that moment of quiet brought to you by Katie Beast, talking about my eyebrows. Okay, well, what do we think about that? I'm gonna figure out something fun to play, because I have no ideas. Oh yeah, you know what, Katie? I'm gonna take your recommendation there. Because I have no good ideas about what to play tonight, and I have finished all of the stuff that I have open in advance, so. This is going to be, we used to do this with the Wasties back in the day, because I guess technically banned from Ireland. Are the Proclaimers from Ireland, or are they from Scotland? I don't know. They're Celtish, which is really what the Wasties were all about. And you know what? It was a song by the Wasties, and by I mean played by. So, to the Wasties. May they live forever in your memory, or something. I also want to do a Beach Boys song. You guys think about Beach Boys stuff that I should play. All right. When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get drunk, looking at you wine, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. See, when I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. That's right, Katie. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. That's a lie, I'm really gonna spin it myself. That's just how it goes. And when I come home, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. Ooh, true. If I grow old, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. Do you know the chorus? It goes like this. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da 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 da. I really hope you guys sang along. I'm gonna do it one more time, even though it's not really in the song, just because I want you to do the da-da-la-das. But I'm not gonna do it until after the last chorus. So it's gonna be a little bit of a gap, and then it's gonna happen. You see, when I'm lonely, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. Yes, Katie. When I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you soon. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da la da, da la da, dun da la da la da la da la da da, da la da, da la da, dun da la da la da la da la da da. One more time, da la da, da la da, dun da la da la da la da la da da, da la da, da la da, dun da la da la da la da la da da. I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. It's my door too. It's our door. We have to share that door. And the little dog who sits in the porthole at the bottom of the door and stares out at the world sadly. Hashtag a General James Bean story. So again, everybody who has maybe tuned into the stream late, I have no idea if there's anybody tuned into the stream late, but I will talk as if there are. I am, as you will note, not in the normal environs of Moya. I am here in the belly of California. I think Los Angeles counts as the belly of California. From a hotel room, casting live to you, much later than anticipated, but it is probably because most of you are East Coasters. Really, like, it's fairly early for me. It's actually 7 o'clock. So that's just the way things work when you're working cross-continentally. Anyway, that's what we got. That's what we got. Oh, yeah. I think we might have done it because... Oh! Katie's 100% right, by the way, in the Twitch stream. And that whole ramble was for me to tell you to come and join the Twitch stream, Twitch TV/Pastel Nightmare Band, because that's the one feed that I'm actually in. So if you want to talk to me, you've got to come and talk to me on Twitch. But yes, Katie, I think you're dead on. There was the one video, I think after David Tennant left Doctor Who, where the Proclaimers like came to visit set and they played the whole song to like shots of the cast and doing the whole thing. And Andy asked for it specifically, but we'd also kind of been planning it too. One of these days I'm going to tell you all about the history of Yamazaki's speed. We'll figure it out. So what do I want to do? Yeah, California Girls. That's an idea. Yeah, you know what? I might filk it a little bit. Oh my god. There's a Katy Perry called California Girls featuring Snoop Dogg, which I don't know, but clearly I need to learn. It's so funny how dated the slang in this song is. Well, East Coast girls are hip, I really dig those styles they wear. And Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. Oh, the Midwest farmers' daughters really make me feel alright. And the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. Oh, I wish they all could be California girls. Oh, I wish they all could be California girls. There are where all those stacked harmonies really don't quite work by yourself. The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls all get so tanned and sunburned. I dig a French bikini on Hawaii Island, dolls by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kinds of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. This song is both reductive and trite. I wish they all could be California girls. They all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. That progression is really fucking cool, but it doesn't work without all the other voices. I wish they all could be California girls. They all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. I should have done a song about a car. That was the thing. It was really funny. I was like sitting here and I'm overlooked at a parking lot, and I would like pick up the camera and show you the parking lot. Except that then I would have to struggle awkwardly to put the camera back in position, and I really don't want to go through all the effort. But I'd been thinking earlier, and I forgot that this was in my brain at all. I want to do a car song because one of my earliest concerts, I think either my second or third concert I ever saw, was the Beach Boys live. And this was, again, in the 80s when I was a tiny child. But I do absolutely remember these, at this point, working their way through middle-aged Beach Boys, asking the audience if they should do a song about a car. And I don't know why that one particular memory has lodged itself in my life for like 30 years, but it's there. And that's how it works. I also, by the way, really, really love the Beach Boys, and I don't play enough of their music, partially because Brian Wilson wrote stuff that is not super easy to perform without, like, really planning in advance and getting an arrangement that works. Oh, shit! Yeah, we're gonna do some I'm in love with my car, for sure. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen next, because I want to do a car song. And also, it being a John Deacon tune, I should be good with with the chords. It should be relatively simple for me to do. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. The vocals are gonna be a little loud if I blow out the mic because this mic is not really up to the task of controlling and containing the sound of my voice. I apologize, but I'm not gonna hold back. I'll hold nothing back tonight. The machine of a dream, such a clean machine. When the pistons are pumping and the hubcaps all agleam. When I'm holding your wheel, all I hear is your gear. When my hands on your grease gun, ooh, it's like a disease, son. I'm in love with my car. Got a feel for my automobile. Get a grip on my boy racer rover. Such a thrill when your rails squeal. Told my girl I'd have to forget her. Rather buy me a new carburetor. So she made tracks. See, this is the end now. Cars don't turn back, they're just for reference now. And I'm holding your wheel. All I hear is your key. When I'm cruising on overdrive, don't have to listen to no run-of-the-mill talk jive. I'm in love with my car. Got a feel for my automobile. I'm in love with my car. String back gloves in my automobile. That was not too bad. Wasn't sure how it would go. You know, the one that got me was actually fucking Bicycle Race. Of all tracks, it was really hard for me to, like, catch all the changes in time. Uncontainable, uncontained, unconstrained. That's me, your friendly neighborhood Pastel Nightmare. Hello, everybody. Hopefully some of you folks are feeling up to the task of staying up with me. It's going to be a late show, all things being equal. Probably won't be super, super long, because I think I've got to do a little bit more work tonight. Um, oh man, somebody please punch me and remind me that I've got to do a little bit of work for some tracks for Riot Squad. By the way, if you didn't know, I play in an emo cover band called Riot Squad. I do. They're amazing. Riot Squad NYC. Check them out. If you hadn't seen, we did a cover of Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball a little while back that I think is the tits. I think I've linked to it before. I'll probably put another link in at some point. But consider checking that out and just reminding me that I owe some tracks for some people so we can get more stuff out. Now I need some ideas. Well, first some wine, then. Should probably do one of my own, right? Because I haven't done that for a while. Well, you know what? We're gonna do a song about the Dark Tower because why not? I'm gonna tell a story real quick. I don't know if I've told this particular story about this particular song, but there was a record lathe that toured the country for a while, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but it literally, I guess the company that owned it or the person who owned it decided that the thing to do was to use it to promote independent record shops, which really, really fucking rad. But what they did was, if you wanted to come and cut a record in real time, you paid like $50 and you got a spot and you played whatever you wanted to play. And then got cut in real time onto a piece of wax in an independent music shop. And shockingly, really cool crowds, like the people who came out not just to record, but to like watch all the people doing their cuts, which was neat. But I booked a slot when I first heard about it, and I assumed I was going to go on with my old-time band, old-time blues, rock, whatever we are, Rare Spirits. But nobody really seemed into the idea of cutting this track on vinyl. So it was, I think, 2 days before the session, and nobody was available. They weren't going to come do the thing. And I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to write a song in 24 hours and make sure that I know it well enough that I can play it in real time and cut it onto wax. And that's what made this song. I'm trying to remember, and Katie, you can probably correct me on this one. We had either just seen the horrific film adaptation of The Dark Tower, where they absolutely wasted Idris Elba as Roland. But it's either that or I was getting really excited about it. One way or the other. Either side of that particular coin, the song came out the way it came. And it was a good reminder that sometimes you just kind of have to finish things, because when you finish them, they're done. So this is a song called Elt, and it's about the Dark Tower. I've been wandering by the same light, watching where the shadows fall. Soldier itching for a new fight, cannot help but catch the call. See, it's industrial and dangerous, this machine against the world. Massive men on flesh and valor. Sometimes the victor spoils it all. When you find him, come and turn this broken wheel. From the desert plains and mountains of the hill, walk along that towering shadow in a wake of wood and steel. You can fire your guns, but remember where you come from. Yeah, you can laugh with lips of crimson. You can run in clothes of black. But there's no crown that gives redemption. From lead and iron, are you back? Oh no! When you find him, come and turn this broken wheel. From the desert plains and mountains under heel. Walk along that towering shadow in a wake of wood and steel. You can fire your guns, but remember, when you find him, come and turn this broken wheel. From the desert plains and mountains under heel. Walk along that towering shadow in a wake of wood and steel. You can fire your guns, but remember where you come from. Yeah, something kind of like that. Alrighty then. That gets us through an original. So now I can be done with originals for a little while. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't want to do some Say Anything for y'all. Oh, I will totally do the DuckTales theme song. No question. Okay, but here's the rules. I've probably given this particular rant before, but I'm going to do it again because I feel very strongly. The original DuckTales theme song is perfect. Absolutely flawless. Nothing could ever convince me otherwise. The adaptation in the reboot of DuckTales, also really, really, really good, but they left out something very important. And granted, they left out something very, very 90s, which is the horn section. But it's such a timeless horn section. Like, everything about it is just, here's this cool counter melody. And every time I hear the new version of this theme song, I have to add the horn line back in. Because it's just like, it's not the same without the horn line. Which leads me to what I'm asking you, friendly neighborhood streaming audience. Please sing the horn lines along with me, because I'm going to feel really awkward singing them quietly to myself. But if I know that you're out there singing them with me, well, I have the confidence of a god. I don't know why I had to go from confidence of a god, but that's how I chose to say that word. That's what we got. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Bombarded on every day. They're out there making DuckTales, woo! Bombarded on tales of daring, do bad and good luck tales, woo! Ba-dum-ba-dum-dum. The danger right behind you. A stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, woo! Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good luck tales, woo! Not ponytails or cottontails, no DuckTales, woo! Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Kinda like that. Kinda like that, my friends. I think that deserves a little bit of wine. Or whatever you're drinking. I mean, if you don't have wine, drink your milk? I'm assuming you have milk. You don't have milk or wine? I don't know. I'm out of options. My brain can only count to 2. That's a lie. I'm actually pretty good at math. Let me see here. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go from here? Ooh, milk was a good choice. I'm gonna pick, I'm gonna do a Say Anything song. I think. I'm gonna try and pick one that I haven't done, because I've done so many of them. I'm gonna do one that I do all the time. We'll see. I'll give it. I don't want to do. I don't want to do Baby Girl in a Blur. Are there chords for it? Baby girl, I'm a blur. That's the thing that's weird about a lot of these Say Anything songs, is that they don't have chords. Some of them have chords, but the chords are bad. Have I done Yellow Cat v Red Cat? That's the other good question. And are there chords for it? Okay, I got chords for Yellow Cat versus Red Cat. Okay, here's how this goes. I watch my yellow cat invade my red cat in the yard. The feline war has raged for years, so I assume it'd be too hard for me to drive my foot between them. I would never risk the scratch just to prove to one or both of them a cat is just a cat. Again, I watch my cousin Greg watch MTV inside his home. He makes fun of the hip-hop videos from the couch. He rides alone, snug in the cushions of his cackling. He forgets his living doubts. He has relied on this for years. You will not yank the carpet out. No, no. These are my friends. This is who they have been for always. These are my days. This is how they stay. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Okay, check this out. I watch this dude each night, same table. He creates and crumbles up, his eyes wide from sipping endlessly his endless coffee cup. He feeds me quotes, that lonely goat. I watch him grazing by himself. I will not stop him when he rambles. I'm becoming one myself. Lou is bugged, shot up with drugs. He sweats this bird he hardly knows. All that he wants is to see someone he respects without their clothes. So like some hybrid mother/lover, he'd soothe and heal his wounds and kiss them dying ears so softly that the reaper starts to swoon. Oh, please. These are my friends. This is who they have been for always. These are my days. This is how they stay. Hey, hey. These are my friends. This is who they will be forever. This is how we stay. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Shit! Ooh. I watch my yellow cat. Hey, hey, I watch my yellow cat. I watch my yellow cat. Hey, hey, I watch my yellow cat. I watch my neighbor's son play with a shotgun in the street. I think I'll blaze all day and marvel at the mass of food I eat. It's strange I'm skinny where I'm standing, but I'm Buddha when I sit. And if I'm truly truly so enlightened, why'd I waste your time? As I look back at countless crossroads and the middle where I stay, right up the beaten path to boredom, where the fakest fucks get laid by the finest finds. As fine as you stay with every scummy, crummy hour of the scummy, crummy day. Hey, hey! These are my friends. This is who they have been for always. These are my days. This is how they stay. These are my friends. This is who they remain forever. This is how they stay. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yeah. That's a really good one. It's funny, like I'm super into pretty much every song on Is a Real Boy, which is not really Say Anything's first album, but it was the first one that they released on a major record label. So it ends up being one of those, like, it's how you got introduced to the band, and you listen to all of those songs at a time that music is really formative, and they get stuck in your head, and yada, yada, yada. But I really do think that a lot of Say Anything's early writing is just off of the charts, and the B-side cuts, that is clearly a B-side cut, also have so many really great nuggets of, like, attention to the detail of what it was like to be a late teen or early 20-something in the beginning of the, like, I think towards the end of the 2000s, because that record was 2005, 2006. Because it captures, like, some of the adulthood and a lot of the traits that we've taken as we get older, more negatively into our later adulthood, because, you know, once you get to adulthood, you stay there till you die. But, I mean, the truth of the matter is, like, I'm going to make this comparison because it got made in the fucking alt press at some point. But it's kind of the closest thing that we've had to somebody doing a Dylan-esque capturing of the moments of, like, the way that we live our lives. Because I can't think of another good, like, analog for that, where somebody is singing songs about the kind of shit that, you know, I guess there are a couple of bands that have captured some of those pieces, but, like, the specific moments, like the idea of, like, watching something, like, kind of shitty, but then being like, I'm inside, I'm gonna smoke and eat snacks instead. It's very, like, very millennial. But yeah, that's about all I got there. Blur. Blur's an interesting concept. Let's see what I can pull off by Blur. Oh my god, there are so many Blur songs. Meanwhile, I think I can probably sing one of them. Oh, I know one tune that I'm gonna do for sure. It's a Katie favorite, and I don't know if she realizes what it's gonna be first. But of course, I'm gonna do song 2, because what other song am I gonna do by Blur? Come on, give me chords. Give me chords, give me sweet little chords. Really? Well, let's see what we got here. Woo! 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 I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. Ooh, when I feel heavy metal, ooh, and I'm pins and I'm needles. Oh, well, I lie and I'm done when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, when I feel heavy metal and I'm pins and I'm needles, well, I'm lying, I'm easy all the time. I'm never sure I need you. Pleased to meet you. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got on this one. Harvey Danger time. And again, just as a quick one, if anybody is watching me on the Facebooks, or on the YouTubes, or on the Twitters, while you can watch the show, I'm not watching those streams because I just don't have the kind of patience and focus. So I'm just going to say, if you want to chat with me, if you want to suggest any songs for me to play, or if you want to make fun of my hair, why would you do that? Why would you make fun of my hair? I like my hair. Well, you could do that in the Twitch stream at Pastel Nightmare Band. That's right, it's twitch.tv/Pastel Nightmare Band. So come and check it out, just because I'm there to chat, but not right this second. Because I'm going to do a song by Harvey Danger. Katie immediately knows exactly what it is. I had visions, I was in them, I was looking into the mirror, see a little clearer, the rottenness and evil in me. Fingertips have memories, I can't forget the curves of your body. When I feel a bit naughty, I'm running up the flagpole and see who salutes but no one ever does. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I'm so hard, 'cause I'm in hell. Ran around the world and found that only stupid people are breeding. Cretans cloning and feeding, and I don't even know the TV. Put me in a hospital for nursing, then they had to commit me. I told them all I was crazy. They cut off my legs, now I'm an amputee. God damn you all. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I'm so hard, and I'm in hell. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and it's a sin to live so well. I wanna publish scenes and rage against machines. I wanna pierce my tongue, it doesn't hurt, it feels fine. The trivial sublime, I'd like to turn off time and kill my mind. You kill my mind. Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming to get me. 'Cause they've never met me. Going underground with the moles to get holes. Oh, I hear voices in my head. I swear to God, it sounds like they're snoring. But if you're bored, then you're boring. The agony and the irony, they're killing me. Wow! I'm not sick, but I'm not well, it's a sin to live so well. But I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And I'm so hot, 'cause I'm in California. And now we've sat on a flagpole. And that's how that works. That's what it sounds like, by the way, to sit on a flagpole. If you've ever wondered what the sound of sitting on a flagpole is, that song is it. Done. End of the story. Pastel night hair. You want me to do my main dialect? It's not very good if you don't have the context. My God. And so now, as I've been asked to do my main accent briefly, I will tell you exactly what it was for. So friend Jordan, who tragically is not watching the stream right now, is DMing an incredible game of D20 Modern. I'm going to try not to give away too much of what's going on, but the man is just a fucking awesome, radically cool DM. And the setting is Lovecraftian Bioshock that involves, like, an underground city that is underground in the way that Rapture is underwater in Bioshock. And it's just amazing. Really cool group of players. Everybody's got these really interesting characters. The plot hooks are really fascinating. Jordan, who's DMing, has done a really great job of bringing all the characters into one place in one world. And the storytelling is spectacular. But, context. I wrote a protagonist out of a horror movie if the protagonist were the serial killer, I guess. I wrote a farmer from Maine who the earth, like, speaks to. And he's very charming in a, like, farmer kind of way. In that everyone's like, oh yeah, you can go over to his house and get a pie and it's delicious. And also he's going to talk to you about, how you'll eventually be food for the worms. Very creepy man. Very creepy man. And I do a main accent for the entire thing, which I learned off of a YouTube video. Because, of course, that's how everybody learns everything nowadays, off YouTube videos. So, first, I'm going to take my wine reserves and add them to my existing opening band to make an opening band supergroup. That's right. Regeneration, form of opening band 2.0, the winening. But when this wine is gone, I've got no more wine. All right. So, as my light source is going to fade very shortly, in fact, you may have noticed the difference in the quality of light between when I started and when I stopped, I'm going to keep going and play a couple more tunes. I'm going to do Main Man. That is a great call. This is actually, it's very funny because I got introduced to these folks thanks to my friend Aaron, who you may know better as the lead guitarist for the Rose West. Ooh. But, darn. I'm gonna have to find someone else who's put these chords up. No chord you. Some of these chord sites, man, they just don't do the thing. Yelp.io? Oh, you are. Maybe you'll have chords for me. I come from a long line of lighthouse keepers. Dang. Dang. I'm gonna try a thing. I'm gonna see if I can actually make one of these freaking Chordify sites work. I bet that I can make this work. I'm gonna fake it a little bit because I want to play this song. Keep in mind, these chords I'm gonna try and make up on the spot vaguely because all those other things. I come from a long line of lighthouse keepers. It's bright but very lonely inside. After 4 days awake, I begin to hallucinate. I see you feeding me blueberry pie. I'm a lumberjack, but you already knew that from when you first saw my chiseled physique. Though I can tell it all fine without batting an eye, I got a soft spot for baby trees. I keep a live lobster inside of my shirt. I can tame any creature of the sea. You make my temperature rise, and it's no surprise I'm gonna steal it with my body heat. You may have heard that the leading cause of death in Maine is moose on the highway. But when riding with me, you can be worry-free. I bathe in bear pee, and it keeps them at bay. It keeps them at bay, baby. Yeah, but then you smell like bear pee. I wanna be your main man. Let me be your main man. Let me be your main man. I'm gonna be her main man. Girl, I can build you a cabin in a month. I can do it all by myself. But the truth is it'll take at least 6 months, and he'll make you and your cousin Glenn help. But I'll take you on a romantic cruiser in my Arctic exploration scooter. That's just what he wrote on the side of his paddle boat. Don't go anywhere alone with this loser. Baby, don't listen to him, he didn't move to Maine until he was 10. But I know so much about Maine. I got Maine facts all out in my brain. What's the state fish, the landlocked salmon, the state bird, the black-capped chickadee, the state fossil, Pertica quadrifaria, the state insect, European honeybee, the state gemstone, tourmaline, the state herb, wintergreen, and the state cat is the Maine coon. Fucking of course. The state animal is moose, the state mammal is moose, and the state girl of Maine is you. I wanna be your main man. Let me be your main man. I wanna be your main man. Let me be your main man. I've been living in Maine, I've been working in Maine, I've got some cousins in Maine, been buying groceries in Maine, been paying taxes in Maine, been supporting the economy of Maine. And I'd like to get the child tax credit in Maine, but I'm gonna need some help with that, girl. I wanna be your main man. Let me be your main man. I wanna be your main man. I guess I'm not from Maine. Oh, man. You know, for not actually having the chords to that worked out pretty well. But damn! Oh, but dang. Ugh. That's rough. Oh, Derek, I'm watching your story go by, and I can relate. I can relate to that being a problem. Oh, rough. Well, welcome back to the land of the living. As you will note, I too am working. You can tell because I'm not in my home. I'm also working in my home most of the time, but usually not out of a hotel room. It would be very weird if I did. Please get yourself a gigantic glass of wine and drink it. It's very important. Oh, I just realized, Derek, I don't know if you drink wine. Have we ever talked about wine? You should talk about wine. All right. What are we going to do next? I'm going to maybe do some Jonathan Coulton. Do I feel like being a little sad? I think I feel like being a little sad. Or I could go a completely different direction, which is very funny. All right, let's see here. I need to do Creepy Doll at some point, but tonight is not the time for Creepy Doll because it's a little weird. Oh, Furry Old Lobster is a good one too. Man, I feel fantastic. Also really good. Not the time right now. Kennesaw Mountain Landis would be funny because it involves baseball, which is ironic for many reasons. think I want to do... Yes. Yes. Excellent. Let's see. No. Well, that's a different one that I'm going to do at some point. Let's see if I can find what I want. Find what I want. Find what I want. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna put this up a little bit. I always recall this being slightly too low for me to sing effectively. Here at the bar. Here at the... Oh, no. Here at the bar. Here at the bar. Who cares what I do? I'm all alone, but I'm drinking for two. Drowning the man that I used to be. Nobody loves you like me. I won't sign a thing, or else if I do, I'll use a pencil, and that will show you how nothing lasts, how nothing is free. Nobody loves you like me. I shouldn't stay, I think you'll agree. It's no good for you, no better for me. In the morning I'll go to a place far away, somewhere you'll never find me. I get your look, a thing that you say, out on the fire escape, smoking all day, missing someone. Now who could it be? Nobody loves you like me. Noises outside, the trucks on the street will cover my flight. My heroes retreat. I'm supposed to feel bad, but I don't anymore. Only when you remind me. Air in my lungs, a cough and a wheeze, holes in the bellows, and blood on the keys. You move along, there's nothing to see. Nobody loves you like me. Nobody loves you like me. It's one of those songs that is like about I think it's about a divorce. I have two songs that are about so this one and then a really really obvious Regina Spektor song. It's called Ode to Divorce, and these are like really specific sets of emotions that I've never ever felt, and hopefully I never will. Katie, please. But I think my fascination with those songs is that they, like, the people who sing them, and I make the assumption that these are people who've gone through that particular ordeal. There is an emotional quality to both the construction of the songs and the way that they perform them that I just find really endearing and charming. Definitely not the words I'm going to use. Enticing. curious, engaging. There are lots of different ways that I could approach it, but the long and short is there are 2 songs about divorce that I find to be really, really good. Good lick. I get those 2. I'm not going to go super long at this point. I think we're getting pretty close to the home stretch. But I don't know if I feel like doing it. I think I had a couple of ideas, and by I think I had a couple of ideas, I know I had gone through my head about things I thought would be really cool to do tonight that I've absolutely not managed to pull off. But, let's see. I do something that's sort of fun and upbeat. Maybe I'm gonna do some Disney. Maybe I'm gonna do some Disney. I found... Okay, so I found a... I found a medley of Disney songs, and I don't know if I can make it happen. Let's see. Let me see here. Let me see if I can figure out how this one goes. Really quickly, I just need a little bit of help with one of the songs here.
That's ancient history, been there,
Done that. I'm sure this is so interesting for everybody. No way, don't say no. Inside my own, too cliche. Don't say I'm in love. Okay, cool. All right, that was the one I just wasn't sure that I could do, and now I'm gonna do a Disney medley that I've randomly found chords for. So I think this is probably gonna be it, guys, because it's getting real late on the East Coast, and I'm about to lose my light here on the West Coast. But share them if you got them. Well, I guess share them if you're germ bonded to the people who've got them near you, because clear we are still in a pandemic, so try to keep it under wraps for a little bit. Also, Derek, we'll hang out as soon as we're safely able to do so, and I will help make your stressful scenario go away. I also need to meet your cat who is a relative of my cat and who I've never met. All right. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. I'm gonna take it down a little bit. Let it go, turn away and slam the door. Just a little change, small to see the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Look them bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean those bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes to bring the bare necessities of life under the sea. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we're devoted full time to floating under the sea. You're the saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet before I'm through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. No chance, no way, I won't say it, no, no. You swore you sigh, why deny it, oh, it's too cliche, I won't say I'm in love. Oh, can you feel the love tonight? I can show you shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? A whole new world, a whole fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, where to go, 'cause now I'm in a whole new world with you. I'm gonna be a mighty king, enemies beware. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. And I'll keep on wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering, when will my life begin? Do you wanna build a snowman? 'Cause for the first time in forever, it's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Well, okay. That's what you get for picking a random Disney medley with no context and any idea of where it's going to take you. That worked out pretty well. I'm all about it. Maybe I'm not quite done yet. I was going to close on that, but I feel like it was so chaotic that I've got to do at least one organized thing and then maybe one more chaotic thing and call it quits. Oh, dang. Well, chaos energy. Okay, throw me a thing. Throw me a thing before I give up on this one. Somebody help. Oh, I'm going to do Leaving LA. That's going to be the end for the night because I have to do it every time I'm in Los Angeles. I'm going to do it. It's going to be great. All right. Now, I'm not I'm not drinking white wine, but Tim Minchin would be proud of the fact that I'm sitting here in LA quietly drinking wine and doing a streaming concert. I feel like if we were friends, which in my head we are. Tim Minchin, if you're watching this, we're friends in my head. All right. Here we go. Oh, I got a tune though. I got a tune. Got a tune. Importantly, this song requires a boot. It does not. This song is not the one that requires a boot. I also don't play the piano, which would disappoint Tim Minchin. I don't really play the piano. I fake play the piano. I play a guy who plays the piano on TV. Listen to the Adante. Check the locks, leave the keys. Moldy bath mats with the breeze. Something's dead behind the refrigerator. Some poor smuck will deal with it later. I've spent the last 10 weeks squeezing out the sponge of friendships, plugging leaks. Talked until there's no more to say. I'm going away. I'm leaving LA. I'm leaving LA. And the tourists say, please give me the directions to the Hollywood sign. I always dreamt of coming here to see the Hollywood sign. But on their way back down, they'll ask, did you have a good time? They'll say it's just some fucking letters on a hill. But still, I wander through the Bronson caves. One more okay coffee at the Oaks Gourmet. I'll watch the players at the UCB, trying to improvise their way out of ennui. And on TV is you and me walking trails in the creeping dark, off to the observatory in Griffith Park. There's too much light for stars anyway. I'm getting out of this place. I'm leaving LA. I'm leaving LA. And the studio executives who never ever made a thing, blaming others for their losses, taking credit for their wins, wiping the blood of dumb artists off of their chins, grinning, kid, you oughtn't take it personally. On Hollywood and Vine, a dime store Superman, shouting at a stone, Emma Stone, dressed a la la land. And in the distance, in both its glorious dimensions, the sign projects its shadows on a hill. A Russian bar, machine cops, LAX, malfunction, departure board says we're boarding next. Belt off, shoes off, jacket off, hat. Don't need the attitude, but I quite enjoy the subsequent pat down. And I'm sad as the A300 engine roars, push backwards even as the tunes of monkeys rumble forwards. I'm looking forward to another 24 hours on a plane. Nothing but crap films in my brain. I've been going slowly insane. I've seen your sport and I don't wanna play. Yes, I'm getting out of this place. Getting out of this place. I'm leaving LA. the actors at Gratitude drinking undrinkable juice, and the agents taking 10% in the sneakers and suits, and the riders in their Teslas trying to punch up at one, driving home on the 101 in the relentless SoCal sun, and the greedy and the needy and the homeless and horny, and the deals done on treadmills at 10:06 in the morning, and the captain's on the PA saying look for the sign, but I find it's just some fucking letters on a hill. Just some ugly goddamn letters on a pretty ugly hill. I'm leaving LA. I'm leaving LA. I'm saying goodnight to everyone and leaving LA tomorrow. And I'll see you all on Saturday. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Bye.